Hi, this is Ren,
This is Casey.
and this is All Walks of Film.
Today we're giving a little update about Godzilla Fest this year.
Yes.
I'm sitting here working on our costumes while we do this podcast.
Yes. What are you doing a costume of?
I'm working on my bodysuit right now for my Miki cosplay from Godzilla vs. Hedorah.
Yeah, also known as the Smog Monster if you watch the dub versions.
Yeah, but Hedorah, that just sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound a lot cooler than the Smog Monster.
And I love Hedorah because Hedorah is the only kaiju that's legitimately terrified me. Partly because of the environmental factor, but also just like, oh my god, you can't kill him! What do you do? So I'm doing the little Miki bodysuit and the makeup and all that, and then I'm making you a little Hedorah hat for you to wear around.
Yeah, so I'll be wearing a little Hedorah hat throughout the convention, provided that I don't get so hot that I take it off.
I hope the Hedorah hat isn't too hot for you, but I don't know. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah. So this year there's a lot of stuff going on at GFest.
There's always cool stuff going on.
There's always cool stuff. There are a lot of panels that are really cool that are happening. They're gonna have 50th anniversary of War of the Gargantuas and Daimajin, which, oh my god, Daimajin is awesome. So that should be really cool. As well as, I do believe that this is the 50th anniversary of Ultraman as well. So they do have, I think, a couple of the actors from the Ultraman series this year. Akira Takarada is going to be here. He was the main love interest in the original 1954. I do believe he was also in the sequel.
And you have his autograph.
I do have his autograph, but I haven't met him yet, so this will be a very good experience for me. There's also Ben Furia, who's been in Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster. He was also in Monster X Strikes Back. You also have one of the actresses from Ultra Q, Hiroko Tsukarai. Man, you should be saying these because, like, I'm gonna butcher these Japanese names. I know it's terrible.
I'm just sitting over here laughing.
Linda Miller's gonna be there. She was in King Kong Escapes.
Very nice.
They're also playing that one of the days. By the way, Godzilla Fest is located in Rosemont, Illinois, which is in Chicago, but it's like slightly on the outskirts. Mm-hmm. So.
Also, hopefully you don't get distracted by the porn convention that happens right across the street every year.
Yeah. So if you get lost and you're getting there, if you see guys wearing shirts that are a bit explicit and going in one direction,
go the other way and you'll find GFest.
Yeah.
Or just follow them if that's what you're interested in.
Yeah, no judgment here. So, we're also having Robert Scott Field, who was here last year.
He's here every year. That's not even like a guest thing. He's just always there.
He was the Terminator guy in the Godzilla versus Mecha King Ghidorah, or what was the movie called? So. I know, I'm terrible. Oh, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
I believe there was a Mecha King Ghidorah near
movie,
the end.
Yeah.
So he's going to be there. He usually does the translation. Most of you guys watch it dubbed anyways, but that's a different story. Also, we're going to have a couple actors from the Gamera films, which is really cool as well.
Yay! Gamera!
Yeah.
Gamera!
And we're having JD Lees, who is there every year, and he's one of the people who runs the G-Fan magazine. Mm-hmm. You also have Kaiju Cast. They always do a live panel, which is pretty cool. And unfortunately, I don't think that there's a concert this year, which I'm
so
like
sad.
Yeah, I'm really bummed out about. I'm looking, but I don't see it, which I think I would see that, right?
There's still enough time that could possibly change, but last year they were pretty big about endorsing it early.
Yeah, so that would be a bummer if they didn't have it this year.
Yeah, that would make me really sad. I love that headbanging cello player who's there every year.
So some of the films playing at the little film festival that they have at the Pickwick Theater are Yungari, Monster from the Deep. Of course, you got some Gamera films. You have Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. You have the Green Slime, King Kong Escapes, and one of the Ultraman films, the Ultra Galaxy Legend.
Yeah.
So.
And the Godzilla versus King Ghidorah is the more recent one.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the one that they're showing. It's
the Heisei one.
Yeah.
It's not a big year as far as the music and stuff goes, but obviously that can change. I'm looking at this. A lot of things have changed. Yeah. So, I mean, it's...
Wait, what is the radioactive karaoke? Click on it. Click on it. Click on it. Click on it. Oh. It doesn't say. Is that like kaiju song karaoke?
I think it might be. That would be pretty cool. Yes.
I don't know if anyone can hear the sounds of me flailing, but oh my god, that would be the coolest thing ever. Oh my god! I always said that they should do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I will say one of the hardest things at GFest is trying to figure out which panel to go to, because there will be two good panels
or
going
three
on.
sometimes.
Yeah. So sometimes you really have to gauge what you're the most interested in.
Well, there's always 2 or 3 panels happening at the same time that you want to go to. But the other problem is that you want to go to at least one panel in every time slot.
Right. I mean, but I think one of the downsides sometimes is there will be a whole bunch of cool panels going on at once, and then there's a 2 or 3 hour dead time.
Well, that's when you go to the dealer's room.
Right.
Or, you get something to eat or whatever. Although sometimes, you go to a panel and you're like, oh, this is the one I thought, so you go to the other one and it's like, this is awesome. But I've just never been to a convention, even the really, really big ones, where I've had this sort of scheduling problem.
Yeah, but the good thing is it's not like other conventions where okay, if you don't get in line and do all this kind of stuff, you can't go to the panel. You can literally go into just about every panel.
Just walk in. And
it's not like some conventions that you go to where you have to plan this shit days in advance.
Well, there are sometimes where it's so full and really almost everyone at the convention is at one panel. But even then, the rooms are so big and they, if you can't get a seat, you can always stand in the back and you're still fine.
So,
the dealer's room is always cool too.
Yeah.
The dealer's room is always super awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and we definitely look forward to meeting a couple of people there. We always meet cool, interesting people at GFest. Hopefully this year I don't pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always meet cool new people and then the same people that we've seen before, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to my buddy in Maine that we met the year before last, because he's coming over.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be there this year.
All right. Well, we hope to see you there. And we will be doing a podcast of sorts.
Yeah, hopefully a group podcast. At least one other person, if not more people. That would be really cool.
Yeah, talking about kaiju films and possibly G-Fest as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do something separate from G-Fest, just so that G-Fest is a small thing. I'd like to just talk about kaiju.
I thought that's what we were going to do.
Yeah, that seems like a much better thing.
Yeah, I thought we were going to do a kaiju podcast about the movies and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Should we keep it just strictly to Godzilla, or talk about I mean, that could go on for 3 hours.
Yeah, just Godzilla could go on for forever.
Yeah,
but it seems really mean to kick out Gamera.
Yeah,
we might be able to make an exemption for just the Gamera trilogy, and that's it. Only Godzilla and the Gamera trilogy, because it's just too damn good.
Yeah, I mean, with mentions of the other ones that are interesting, like Daimajin. Oh my god. But yeah, all right. Well, thanks for listening. We hope to meet at least a couple people listening.
Yay!
That would be wonderful.